Morning class 10th. Welcome once again. In the last class we were discussing the first chapter, resources and development. In that, the last topic, if you remember, it was the types of resources, and we discussed on the basis of origin, biotic, abiotic, and on the basis of exhaustibility, renewable and non-renewable. We'll start with third one, the third basis, on the basis of ownership. There are four types of resources: individual, community, national and international. The first is individual resources on the basis of ownership. That particular resource is owned by whom? So if a resource is owned by individual, such resources are known as individual resources. Like for example, the plantations, the pasture land, and the ponds, the water in the wells, they all are examples of resources owned by individuals. Now these resources are also referred to as private resource. So if a land is owned by a farmer, house is owned by an individual, your father, that belongs to him only, it is an individual resource. Plots, fields, house, cars, books, they all are example of individual resource. These resources could be used by own, and it do not reference to used by peoples as public resources. Now, second is community resources. These resources are available for everyone in the community, like the public parks, the playgrounds, the burial grounds. They all are accessible to every people in that particular region. So these are the resources in an area that accommodates, satisfy some requirements for those around them. These resources may include people, sites, building, and population assistance. Okay, so therefore there's a public school and parks. These all are the example of community-based resources. The third is national resources. They are the resources which are owned by particular nation, and it belongs to the nation only, whereas the other nation people, they don't have any rights to use. Okay, like the land within the political boundary of any nation and oceanic area, that is up to 12 nautical mile, 22.2 kilometer from the coast, that is termed as territorial water. 12 nautical mile from the coast, that is termed as territorial water. That is known as national resources. So technically everything which is found in a country, forest, minerals, all kinds of resources, that belongs to a nation, and nation has the legal power to acquire all the private property for public good. Therefore we have seen roads, canals, railways, they all are constructed on fields that is owned by some farmers, some individuals. And urban development authorities, they get empowered by the government to acquire those land. So territorial water. Now what is territorial water? It is the parts of sea or an ocean which are near a country's coast and used legally under its control. That is 12 nautical mile from the coast. 12 nautical mile is equal to 22.2 kilometer. Okay, so these are the area, territorial water, that where ships are let to sail on it. Ownership also extends to the airspace over and seabed below.